Whiterun, whom of
Please
the
do
sky
look around.
forge,
Sure, I have some.
his
Everything.
forged
Take a look.
fires can cut through sinew as if it were parchment.
Do come back. I'd even take a look. Remember, I'll give you the best deals, and I try.
Done nothing.
Where my bread is long winter.
Wait. You
Prevent us. You must help me. We need to convince my brother to do wrong.
Absurd that you can.
As does my blade.
And the Skeever whole city.
Your brother is the Jarl. No, I can't question his judgment. I'm not asking him to defy the god, just to open his eyes. Use subtlety and suggestion to turn his thoughts to or strength. Felicity, leave me out of your influence.
All hail the savior of the Dark Brotherhood. All hail the listener.
What is it, Imperial?
Lead on, brother. In life, I was but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you have been named. Listen. There is no higher honor.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. You know, if you've got the it seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
Whiterun, home of the sky, for
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
can cut through sinew as if it were parchment.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
Be quick. Huh?
The
courier must have... Splendid. There's a house available right now. Wonderful. Here is the key to your new home.
Solitude. Seem to
I'd be glad to help you.
of Skyrim.
There are many ways to improve your home,
Messy
provided
business
you have the
keeps
coin. And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy. Now, what would you like to purchase?
Your enemies will soon know the wrath.
Very
of
well, I'll make the
Sinners.
arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well, I'll make the arrangements.
As does my
Next
plan.
time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
There is murder in the air.
I'm sorry, but you don't seem to have enough gold to pay for that. Yes, old friend. I'm afraid it's not good news. When you broke up the binding, Potema escaped. We've encountered some of her minions. Steer says she's still in spirit form, or we'd all be dead already. You've already done us a service in stopping the binding, but I need you to go talk to him, to see if Steer can tell us what to do next.
In life, I was but a speaker for the Black Hand. But you...
He's Solitude's priest of Arcane. He's the one who figured out Potema was still around. He'll help as much as he can. I wish you well, friend. Be careful.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
Speak to Steer. He can help.
Lead, and I will follow.
Speak to Steer. He can help.
Of darkness.
Speak to Steer. He can help. Speak to Steer. He can help.
The Dread Father works through me, and his work has just begun.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder. Practice does make perfect.
I'm dying for a rest. I swear I could lie down right now and just sleep forever.
I grow restless, as does my blade. Lead, and I will follow, child of darkness. listener? Lead on, brother. Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont and the great treachery of Jaden Hall, Killboy's mother, and vengeance festers in the sun? In life, I was but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you have been named listener. There is no higher honor. I grow restless, as does my blade.
Hey, wanna play?
Papa says I won't see Rob here anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn.
Chanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch.
What prey awaits us? Father works through me, and his work has just begun.
I'm not one for commendations, but I might have lost. If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations. Well, all right, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful. Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials.
My blade is yours.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact.
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Have you heard the tale of Matthew?
Trust like that is not freely given.
Treachery of Jaden Hall.
I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
In life, I was but a speaker for the Black Hand, but you...
Restoration. Why are my research materials constantly disappearing? Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them. Until next time. Once again, take a look. Just because I don't. Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them. Until next time.
One day, you will serve out.
Yeah, thanks. Not sure it was necessary though.
Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
Cesargo is eager to hear how the scrolls are working. Cesargo awaits word of how well his scrolls work.
One day, you will serve our dread father, as I do.
Cesargo is eager to hear how the scrolls are...
Huh?
Good. I'm always available. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. All right, then.
I never would have suspected that the Eye could be so dangerous. Toftir is right, isn't he? Magic, real. Yes, but it needs to be kept quiet. I may have entered into an agreement with Enther. He had something I needed, so I traded him something of mine. It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. It's an amulet that belonged to my family, and I never should have given it to Enther. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back.
All hail the savior of the dark brood.
Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning.
I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson on fields
It doesn't
of
matter.
white.
It's also none of your concern. Just talk to him. See if you can convince him to give my amulet back. I told you, it's from my family. I know they've always disapproved of what I wanted in life. To learn magic instead of becoming a farmer or a hunter. But no matter how poorly they may have treated me, they're still my family. I didn't consider that until after I made the trade. Until next time.
The dread father works through me, and his work has just begun. Lead, and I will follow, child of darkness. There is murder in the air. I can taste it. My blade is yours.
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. You mean the official sort of business? Well, no. No, not really. But I can't help but notice that you're doing quite well for yourself. Rising through the ranks and all.
Your enemies will see.
It may not be official, but there is a project I've been working on. I wonder if perhaps you could assist with it. What? No, goodness no. At least I don't think so. No, it's just something I'd prefer to keep to myself. Just bring me some Dwemer cogs. I need to examine them for the methods used in forging them. 10 of them should be enough for me to get a better understanding of how they were crafted. That's all I need, all right? Perhaps we can go another... I'm working on some very important research. I simply need more pieces of Dwemer equipment to study. It's nothing dangerous, at least not necessarily.
Practice does make perfect.
Uh-huh.
What, pray?
Ancano is it's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to.
What?
My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you. My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. Well, it won't work, I tell you. All right then. I'm sure you've made note of who's been the most helpful during your time here, Archmage.
Lead.
All right then.
I will follow.
Listener, it's an honor to stand
Of
with
darkness.
The Archmage triumphant. The college, Skyrim. Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me himself, and so he's sent you.
Taste it.
I'll make this very simple for you. All my trades are final. Onmund knew this ahead of time and went through with it anyway. So there's nothing more to be said.
Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont and the great treachery?
No, you're not understanding this.
Boy's mother.
Onmund made a deal. He made that choice, and now he has to live with it. Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it. Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. As for research, well, a sufficient explanation will cover almost anything. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off of college grounds. I've already made it very clear that all of my trades are final. Look how persistent you are. Charming, really. Onmund gave up the first time I said no, but not you. All right, I'll tell you a little story. Let's pretend for a moment that a certain individual was looking to acquire a particular staff. Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. And following me? You're not very good at this, are you? Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. Understand now? Finally, we have an agreement. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact.
Just begun.
Pleasure doing business with you. Purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. I'd advise against it.
Again.
Theft and assault can get you into trouble as well. Till next time.
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
Grow restless, as does my blade.
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont
Until next time.
and the great treachery of Chaden Hall? Killer Boy's mother, and vengeance festers in the sun.
I never would... I didn't think he'd really give it back. Thank you, friend. It's good to know I can count on you. Looks like you've already got someone with you.
Father works through me.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Has just begun.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something? Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains.
One day, you will
We're all trying to become better mages, right? Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist me? Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask J'zargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There. Now Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results. It's not. It shouldn't be. You'll be back to normal in no time. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right. So far, if only because no one is telling me how great I ought to be, I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what's expected of me. All right then.
bonded now, you and I.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
The void.
I'm always available should you need, like it or not. So you wish to master the arcane arts. Take care now.
In life,
After all that it's been through,
speaker
the
for the
college
Black
still
Hand,
stands.
but you have been named listener. There is no higher honor.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time. Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains.
I can taste it.
I'd better get going. I still need... if you can spare the time.
One prey awaits us.
I'm always available should you need me, Archmage.
As does my blade. There is murder in it. Taste it.
I'm quite pleased that we're back to business as usual. Certainly nothing illicit going on here, Archmage. You can be quite sure of that.
Why are my reasons? Take a look.
Till next time.
Then.
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects.
I still need some help. If you can spare... Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work this time. This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all.
Perhaps we should find...
Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this. Oh no, that's not it at all. Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped. I'll get it right this time. I swear.
Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bell?
There. All better.
Treachery.
Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it?
Kill a boy's mother, and vengeance festers.
Oh no, it hasn't. Let's be honest. I have a long way to go before I'm ready for the kind of advanced magic I've been attempting. But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me.
One day, you will serve our dread father, as I do now.
I'd better get going.
I'm always available should you need me, Archmage. Actually, yes, Archmage. I believe there is. We've been contacted by the Jarl of Windhelm. It would seem there's some sort of disturbance. From a few details we were given, it sounds quite familiar. I suspect that the power released by the Eye of Magnus was not fully contained and has coalesced in this part of Skyrim. I do hope you still have the Staff of Magnus someplace. I suspect you're going to need it. Well, yes. This is rather embarrassing, but it seems I've misplaced something. I can't find my alembic. I suppose I could use another one, but, well, it sounds silly, but mine has sentimental value. If you happen to see it, would you mind bringing it to me? My alembic. I need it for some research and can't seem to find it. Take a look. Until next time.
Have you heard the tale of Matthew Bellamont and the great treachery of Cheydon Hall? Kill a boy's mother.
Restoration, perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
I'm sure...